this is me, the man behind the camera. He beat me just now. Twice.
Alright. So this is a chess tutorial phase 2. So there with the basics. Let's look into a little bit more. So here we go. Again, there's that opening again, and it's about kind of controlling the middle. That's where my friend had lost a lot, was that he didn't have that middle part. And you want to get those out again so that you can fortify your defenses. Now, before we get into the even crazier part, a lot of people think that chess is all about thinking far moves ahead. Well, you can drive yourself a little bit crazy that way. Really, it's a game of two people. So what you got to pay attention to is how they move. You can't ever figure out what they're going to move, so you can't look too far ahead. But what you can open and find out is, oh, okay, now that he's moved here, all of a sudden he has that vision. That's what's going on. I only have this covered. So how do I want to respond to that? Now, again, here we got the line of communication, we got some connection support. What you want to do, you'll find sometimes there'll be a space. Let's call it that space there. It becomes a hot point. So, maybe he wants to move here as a hot point. You can tell in the game where someone's going to be. I've got one person guarding. I've got one person guarding. Oh, now he's got two people into that hot point. Maybe he's actually got three into that hot point. What that means is that if you got more than they do, you can easily make a maneuver into there and your trades will be even. So right now, it's an even trade. Easy peasy. But always look for those hot points. If that thing was out there, here we got another one. Whoa, so now you can move in there and not even be threatened because it's overwhelming on the other opponent's side. Basically what I try to look for is where you both support your player. That's an offensive move where you're attacking. But sometimes a move becomes defensive too. So right here he's kind of exposed. This is a good move here. Now you got coverage on him, but you're also blocking that exposure. So you're ultimately looking for those beautiful moments when you're both an offensive and on a defensive move. And the only way to really tell that is you just look at where those openings are, where they see and how that flow is. And then you kind of trust into that. But that way you don't have to look so many moves ahead, you just kind of actually react to the game. So it's kind of a harder concept to understand without playing an actual game. But to play an actual game might be a little bit tedious to watch. So you'll have to trust me on that one. And that's our little brief tutorial there. Let's focus here on the king just for a moment. Again, you can only move one step at a time. Actually, we can cut that for now.